Sometimes as hunters, we wait and wait all season long just for that few minutes of glory. In this throwback hunt, we'll join old DoD producer Brad Rucks as he attempts to land an arrow in a willing whitetail. I'm Taylor Drury, and this is a throwback edition of DoD TV.
This segment of DoD TV is brought to you by Bass Pro Shops and Cabela's.
This might sound a little crazy, but we're getting the truck to drive us in right now. We got a long walk, and we would have got sweated up and probably left a lot of scent in our stand, so we're gonna have Terry drop us off almost at the base of the tree so we leave no scent whatsoever. Should keep the deer coming out, keep the area fresh.
A little crazy. Anybody that will crawl in the back of my pickup on the way to their stand is a lot crazy. I guess Brad hasn't ridden with me enough to know better yet. All jokes aside, Brad Rucks happens to be a dear friend of Mark's and mine. His career of choice with Krause Publications allows him ample time to perform field testing, investigative reporting, statistical data collection, as well as numerous other mandatory requirements as publisher for Deer and Deer Hunting magazine. Oh yeah, he likes to hunt a lot too. Brad just happens to be a premier guest. We wish him best. He's always willing to help us out with our doe numbers. Watch this fantastic hunt.
Herd management. Gotta take those mature does. We're sitting on the food plot, and it's overrun with deer. I had 3 mature does, a bunch of fawns earlier. Had to take a good clean shot when I got the opportunity. Right there. At least we got a good shot opportunity at her. Tomorrow we're gonna shoot, hopefully get a chance at one of the most mature animals, but it's a good feeling when you know you helped out the herd and you have some good venison to take home.
Krause Publications has numerous titles to their accreditation in addition to Deer and Deer Hunting magazine. The most recent new title added to the long list on their resume is the Outdoor World publication they're doing for Bass Pro Shops. Check it out, it's chock full of fascinating info for sportsmen and women alike. Well, it looks like Brad is in for a pretty eventful hunt. Much like Steve Kuhn, Brad's willingness to help us out with our doe population suddenly finds him in search of something a little bigger. His hunt is really just beginning, and I do mean just beginning. What's about to happen during his short stay with us is a once-in-a-lifetime occurrence. We respect him a great deal, so we tried to put him in our best spots.
Kept on going. Kept right on going. Didn't get a shot. Would come in. This wind probably has a little spooky. Didn't want to come out. Stay down in the bottom of the draw. Hopefully next time.
Well, Brad's just had an eye full of one big shooter. Let's see what the dawn of a new day will bring. We're hoping he'll have a little better luck today. Mark and I don't want to let him down.
think I saw him stumble right behind the cedar up there. Oh, I'm sure he's laying there. Oh, what a morning. Came in chasing that doe. Big deer, 140 inch plus. Jim, another buck. Another buck. Oh, the first again. Oh, baby, another good buck. My God, that's two we saw there in a matter of minutes. We set up in this stand. We actually hung it Thursday night on a south wind. First night in, we see a 160-inch buck, a monster 10, just down below the hills, about 60 yards. At that time, we were going to try it the next morning. The wind switched north, hadn't been able to get back in here. That night, though, a lot of deer had been working out here. Another nice buck coming across from the gap. Unbelievable. We just shot a buck, 11 points, 10 with a sticker. Right behind him, the hot dog. He was following a hot dog. We're doing the interview. One comes up behind. Another buck, high 140s, maybe a 150 class. Comes in, sense where the other one was hit, takes off over the hill. 5 minutes later, going over there, here comes another doe. Another monster buck is coming behind her. It doesn't get better than this. November 4th, rut's just starting kicking in. It's like what you dream for. It does not get better than this.
We said we'd put him in one of our best spots.
There's someone. Oh, get good blood. Bright red blood. Good pass through. I'm sure he's just laying up on the hill. Thought I saw him stumble just down there. There he is. What a hunt this morning. We're hunting in Illinois with Mark and Terry Drury from Drury Outdoors on our deer and deer hunting sweepstakes hunt. And today I was fortunate if I got the right stand. We've been seeing good bucks all week. Unfortunately, they've all been passing out of range. I've seen a 160 and a couple different 150-inch bucks. The 160 was in the exact same stand that we saw this one. I actually harvested this buck out of. It was on a draw. We needed a south wind. Saw him the first night in. Went back, or wanted to go back for the next 2 days. Couldn't. Didn't have the south wind. Finally, last night we had a south wind. Didn't see a buck. Not one. We saw a lot of does out working the field here. Knew that there's enough does that the bucks, once the rut hit, should be sent checking the field, and lo and behold, 3 of them came by the stand. Perfect stand placement. I am just tickled pink. It was probably the best 5 minutes of my life, the most exciting other than my birth of my child or getting married. It was an adrenaline rush I'll never forget. Great deer. My best buck.
Forecasting deer movement was just the beginning, and DeerCast has evolved into so much more, offering groundbreaking new features like DeerCast Track, our comprehensive shot tracking guide, a 10-day deer movement forecast, and DeerCast Custom, the ability to tweak our proprietary DeerCast algorithm to best represent your individual hunting areas. Because we don't want to just get you in front of that perfect whitetail, we want you to be ready for everything that comes after. So get ahead of your game and stay there with DeerCast.
We're adding new videos every week, so make sure to click that subscribe button and check out all of our amazing content. This episode of DoD TV was brought to you by Mossy Oak.